Black Sea region is of critical importance to the NATO alliance today and long term. Region is obviously important to the three NATO members that are literal states and our partners in the region, but it's a critical security interest for the U.S., for all 31 NATO members. Regardless of Russia's war in Ukraine, Russia's imperialist ambitions will not just go away. This strategic worldview is most strongly expressed in the Black Sea region. Even if Russia's military is severely degraded, this just means greater threat in the cyber and information domains and political and economic warfare and leveraging energy as a weapon. NATO lacks a coherent strategy for the Black Sea region. So what might we see come out of Vilnius Summit? The biggest issues for NATO in the region and at the summit will revolve around Ukraine. First, the question of NATO membership for Ukraine. Vilnius absolutely has to move beyond the restatement of the open door policy, beyond 2008 Bucharest. That will bolster the self-defense and security for the alliance in the region. Secondly, rebuilding and reconstruction in Ukraine. There's untold human suffering, there's economic and infrastructure damage from Russia's savagery, but within that rebuilding, there's the aspect of rebuilding the defense industrial base and building the future armed forces of Ukraine. Again, this will help NATO's security in the region. NATO nations also have to keep supplying critical security assistance to Ukraine, especially those capabilities that are important for the counteroffensive, such as longer range precision strike capabilities. This is individual nations and groups of nations, but under the NATO umbrella, we need to see commitment not just to platitudes, but to Ukrainian victory on Ukrainian terms. Now, looking more granularly, we hope to see some increased force posture and presence in the Black Sea region. The Madrid summit last year launched the regional plans, including the Black Sea region. Let's see allocation of forces to those plans, nations committing their forces with specificity. As these plans are fully developed, they should include information on how forces deploy to the fight. So that should mean concrete improvements to facilities in the Black Sea region, as well as infrastructure for that military mobility. A year ago, NATO increased rotational forces from 4 battle groups to 8 battle groups along the Eastern Front, including 2 on the Black Sea in Romania and in Bulgaria. So let's see those better codified, rotations solidified, decisions on headquarters to command and control them. Most importantly, let's see them fully formally at brigade size. And the battle groups on the ground aren't the only force posture we need. Enhanced air policing in the Black Sea region. And we absolutely need to see increased NATO naval deployments to the Black Sea region. We need to mine clearance operations a year ago. We need to enforce freedom of navigation across the Black Sea, but especially around Ukraine's ports. I hope that the headlines from Vilnius say a lot about Ukraine, but I also hope we can read between the lines and see additional tangible increases to our force presence, our force posture, and to NATO collective self-defense and deterrence in the Black Sea region.